My name is Camille Cabrera, and today we will be examining the 3 tactics I have used to write my novels. These novels range from cozy mystery to noir novels, everything that has a bit of an edge of mystery. I like to try and write, and so here are the 3 tactics I've used to create these novels. Number 1 that I've used is I focus on a main scene. Generally, the exact order that you find a final book, of mine at least, is not exactly the order I wrote it in. Generally, main scenes of the book will come to me first. For example, the book that I have coming out in September, CHRONOMETER, I could not get the main scene, the main confrontation, was stuck in my mind for, I'd say, a full year before the actual book became final. So I usually write that down as soon as I can, have it on paper, and then I'll go ahead and expand upon that main scene and it will become a full novel, generally. Sometimes I still have a bunch of drafts saved in the back, so we'll see what timeline everything comes out in terms of publication for those. But I do find it helpful to focus on one scene and then expand to make a full novel after that. Second, number 2, of course, is I like to break my writing down into smaller chunks. Even for me, when I think, oh goodness, I'm writing an entire book, that can feel a little bit overwhelming. So what I like to do is I break it into smaller chunks. Sometimes I'll set a timer for an X amount of time I have in the day to write before I have to move on to something else. Or what I find is most efficient for me is I like to go and focus on a plot point for, say, that's my idea for the week, is fleshing out this plot point. Number 2, number 3 of the plot points, whatever it is, just to give it a little bit of body, a little bit of a life of its own. And then once it's expanded upon properly, I like to go and review it and put it together into a fuller novel and add or remove as needed. And then my third is sometimes I don't write. So what that means is if I feel a little bit burnt out, if my mind doesn't feel like it's exactly focused on the project, I do not like to touch the project. I'll go and finish other tasks that need to be seen to, and then I'll revisit at a later time. And what that allows me to do is take a break and then come back to the project with a better perspective. And I do find that my writing does improve after taking that don't write break. So I do hope that these tactics were useful for another curious individual about what some writers do. Have been the 3 tactics that I like to do when writing, and I do hope you were interested and enjoyed it. And if you did, feel free to check out my novels, CamilleCabrera.com. And thank you for listening. Subscribe, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.